Hi, anyone and everyone. This is Kim, the Humble Hermit from Come As You Are Oracle. I'm going to do a collective, technically the collective, for today, Saturday, February 1st, 2025. You may follow me on the book, the talk, the tube, the lemonade, the blue sky social, the fan base, or not. Totally up to you. Take what resonates, leave what doesn't. If it doesn't fit, don't make it fit. If some of it fits, fabulous. If some of it does not, please just leave it on the table for someone else. We don't want you taking on energy that you don't need to take on. Okay? We're going to use Rare Rebel. You can look for that on Etsy. Two on the table. I think it's two. They're stuck together. Wait a minute. Didn't we just have this reading last time? What? Do you want me to tell the same story but in a different way? Is that what we're doing here? Whose baby puppies are crying? Baby puppies. Three on the table. Okay, it's a little bit different. We got four on the table. Five on the table. It's supposed to snow tonight, I think, for a little bit. Five on the table. Eight, nine on the table. Okay, one more shuffle. We got nine on the table. Okay, 10 with bottom of the deck. I'm going to set this on the windowsill. We've got Earth Element, Celebration, Judgment, Commitment, Trauma, Sexual Energy, Death and Rebirth. We got Happiness. We've got Evil Eye. Bottom of the deck, green light. Feminine, masculine, take how it resonates. Doesn't matter. What is up with this earth element? Earth element, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Okay. This earth element thought that they were celebrating something, and then judgment was handed down. Judgment over a commitment that they made that was born of trauma, traumatic sexual energy, misuse of sexual energy of some kind. Whoever this earth element is, they could be going through a death rebirth of their own. I mean, if they're under judgment, receiving karma, whatnot, they could be going through a death rebirth. The other thing that I'm seeing is that whoever this earth element is, this is someone that didn't like other people to go through a rebirth, an enlightening, a healing. This is someone that doesn't like to see other people happy. They're not happy. Why would they like to see anybody else? And this is someone that had the ego, the cojones, the audacity to believe that they had the right to throw evil eye to people. Like, oh, I have the green light. I can throw evil eye at whoever I want. I can do spell work on whoever I want. They're getting judgment. I mean, they could be going through a death rebirth. I'm not really seeing that. For most, I don't think that would be the case. If this resonates for you, I don't think that would be the case for most. This person doesn't like it when other people go through a death and rebirth. They don't like it when people heal themselves and change and grow and move on. I call my cat, Mrs. Pickles, my forever kitten because she weighs like 4 or 5 pounds. She has since she was a baby. She's really tiny. She's got to be like the runt, but like she's such a little tiny sweetheart. But I also I call her my forever kitten. I also call her the little general because she thinks that she's in charge. Um, whoever this is, this is like the forever stunted teenager. This is, and I think I've read on this energy before of like people that have trauma and it stunts their growth, mental, emotional, physical, whatever, sexual. It stunts their growth, and then they like they're stuck at the age of 13. Like their mentality is that of like a 13-year-old or an 18-year-old or a 10-year-old, or you know what I mean, or 22. Like they hit a certain age where they had so much trauma that it just totally like it just fucked them up, and they're like, okay, that's it, like this is all I can handle. It's usually subconsciously, right? Subconsciously. I never say that right. Subconsciously. And you know, it's not like you would talk to this person and be like, oh well, they never aged. Like they seem like someone that didn't graduate from middle school. No, it's not like that. Like it's not like this person doesn't come off as um adult and together, you know. But if you stick around long enough, you're going to see them exhibit behaviors where it's like, what are you, 5? Like you're going to throw tantrums. It gives like, and this is just an example. Like you get on a train, right? And your phone rings. So you pick it up because there's, 100 people on the train. Nobody's paying attention. Who cares if you're on your phone? But the person next to you gets pissed off because you're on your phone. So you start saying something, and that person starts saying what you're saying. What is that called? Where they mimic you? They just repeat what you're saying over and over and over again. It's like that's somebody that like never grew up. You know what I mean? Like, what are you, 10? Like, mind your business. Sit on your seat and mind your business. Whoever this earth element is, that's them. It's like they're stunted. Probably more so emotionally than anything else. And if this person has like mental health issues, um, just a hint of narcissism, like that's going to affect them as well. They could come off very stable, reliable, adult, like they're with it, like they know what's going on. But like I said, if you hang around long enough, like they're going to start glitching, right? They're going to start like saying things or doing things or like, and it's just going to be totally out of character. And you're going to be like, what the fuck? The thing is that is their character. They just hide it really well. They wear a mask really well. Again, earth element is a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. They could be a full out earth element, or they could have just in their chart. Like I don't have Taurus or Capricorn, but I have a lot of Virgo. I'm a Gemini with a lot of Virgo. I also have a lot of fire in my chart. I have Aries, Sagittarius, and Leo in my chart. That's the only element group that I have all of. I have Libra, I have Gemini, Virgo, and then I have Scorpio and Cancer. A lot of fire though. Yeah, it's like this person, they got in some type of commitment, probably with another person that they weren't supposed to get into. It was built out of trauma, built out of sexual energy. That they weren't supposed to get into this commitment with this person. I don't know, and I hate to say it because like it's not in the cards, but it gives the vibe of like I stole your man or woman, ha ha ha, fuck you, kind of energy. Or if this is just because it also gives the energy of someone, and I don't want to be mean, but like whoever this earth element is, kind of like luring in someone a little bit more gullible, maybe, that they shouldn't have been fucking around with. And the commitment doesn't necessarily have to be marriage or anything. It could just be like fucking around. It could be friends with benefits. Some type of situationship, like it could have been dating. It could have been moving in together, getting engaged. I don't, it could be marriage. I don't know. It could be any one of those things. And with the trauma card, like even now, if they were to look back, they'd be like, "Oh, I did it because I was traumatized. Like I didn't know." No, you knew. This earth element knew. They got themselves into a situation they weren't supposed to. They got some other person into a commitment that they weren't supposed to. They know. They know. I mean, again, this is someone that has the balls to say like, "Oh, I have the right to send the evil eye. I can do whatever I want." Can you? Can you do that? I don't ever send anybody the evil eye. And let's see. 4 times now in the last 2 years, I've asked God to call judgment on another person. I don't call judgment on another person. I ask God to do that as they see fit. I don't do that. I say, "Hey, can I get some justice?" I call judgment on so and so. And I leave that up to them. Cuz I have, I can ask. Will I receive it? Who knows? And I probably won't ever know, because the people that I call judgment on, they're not in my life. I don't have anything to do with them. I have no idea if they got judgment or not. I just called for it. I asked for it. What was done to me, I felt strongly enough. They deserve judgment. They deserve karma. So damn right I asked for it. But I didn't send them no evil eye. It's not my place. Just like I don't do hoodoo, voodoo, spell work. Like people really are out there doing a whole hell of a lot for a whole hell of nothing. Like I'm seriously. People are fucking crazy out there. Like I just don't understand. People got the balls, man. The balls. And this isn't about whoever this person got into the commitment with. I don't know who that person is. I don't know what's happening with them. This is just about this earth element. Pardon me. I'm drinking my electrolyte water. It's actually more water than electrolyte, but I still get the burpees. The reason also too, why this person might have been able to lure someone into some type of relationship unknowingly, like not knowing that, they were getting into bed with a snake. I don't know. A meaner. I don't know. I don't know what you want to call them. That person might have had trauma as well. Sex trauma, abuse trauma, something like that. People tend to bond over trauma, right? They call it trauma bond. So that could have been here too, like where one was like, "Oh, well, my dad used to hit me when I was a kid," and the other person's like, "Oh, my dad did too." And then they start hanging out and talking, and then they end up fucking, and then they end up getting in a relationship. And the whole time, whoever that person is, they're not supposed to be in a relationship with this earth element. And this earth element knew that, and they lured them into this whatever. This earth element too could have been using them for their sexual energy. That's possible. Especially if, and I'm just going to say it, even with the commitment card, like maybe they were committed to each other to be with each other, but they're not necessarily committed. Meaning, they always come back to each other, or like we're going to get together, but we're still going to see outside people. So if this earth element was sleeping with this other person and this other person was sleeping with other people, this earth element could have been sleeping with them just to tap into that energy, just to take that energy. Definitely possible. And it really does give the vibe of these two were not whoever these two people are, the earth element and the other person, not supposed to be together. And I'm just gonna say this. I could literally go outside and have sex with like 20 people and it probably be good with like 10 of them, right? Like, and I'm just using it as in an example. Just because you think the sex with someone might be good doesn't mean you get in a it doesn't mean you have sex with them and get them in a relationship of some kind. Do you know what I'm saying? Some people you're just not supposed to be with. Some lines you're just not supposed to cross. And I don't know who needed to hear that, but if every person was out there jumping into bed with every person they ever met, what would even be the discussion about body count? Because men or women. I mean, I've pictured myself having sex with men and women that I've never had sex with. And I'm pretty sure in the back of my mind it would probably be pretty fucking good. But that doesn't mean I sleep with all of them. And maybe that's just me. But I'm just saying, like whoever this earth element is, it it very much gives off the vibe of somebody that will like they'll just jump into bed with anybody. And again, that might go back to like sexual harvesting, like harvesting the energy. I think I'm gonna leave it there. I hope it resonated for you. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope, if anything, you found it entertaining. I hope everybody's enjoying their weekend, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.